Hello again, Remodelaholics. Welcome back to our DIY channel. I'm Cassidy and I'm so glad you're here. This week we are going to show you a really easy DIY project that anybody at any level can do. So we're showing you how to make some super easy desk calendar stands, which can also be used as a photo display for your favorite pictures or quotes. This is the perfect last minute, super affordable gift that everybody can appreciate for the entire year. So you'll be thoughtful all year long. Imagine that. We have these beautiful free printable calendars over at our site on Remodelaholic.com. I'll link it in the description box below, and I want to give a special thanks to our partners at Canon. Longtime subscribers will recognize the boutique style calendar as one we shared from last year, but we have updated it with great colors to match the holiday printables that we have that are also available on our site thanks to Canon. And you can go check those out. I'll have a link to all of it all in the description boxes below. Our 2018 calendar is available in 4x6, 8x10, and 13x19 sizes. It's available in both last year's black and white style or the new colorful style. For this desktop calendar, we will be using 4x6 size, which you can print directly onto 4x6 photo paper, especially if you have a great photo printer like our fabulous Canon TS9020, or print 2 on a page on a letter size paper. We recommend trimming the calendar pages with a sharp craft blade and a cork backed ruler for the most accurate cuts. Both tools are just a couple bucks on Amazon and well worth the small investment. This calendar stand was inspired by the holiday countdown boards we made last year, since we loved them so much, so go check out that tutorial too. All you need for this desk calendar or photo display is a 6-inch wide board cut to between 7 and 9 inches, depending on the hardware you want to use. For thinner boards, you'll also want to cut an extra piece the same width, but about 3 times the thickness of the board, to use as a base to make the calendar stand securely. We used scraps of plywood left over from our plywood benches earlier this year, so check out that playlist. The scraps of pallet wood from our pallet planter table last year. The scraps of 2x6 from our garden arbor that we built. Are you seeing a trend here? This is really the perfect project for scraps. We made several different options to gift to different people, or maybe we'll just put one in each room of the house since it can be both a calendar or a photo frame. The simplest version of this photo display takes about 5 minutes. First, sand your board. This board is a 7-inch scrap of pallet wood, so it does need some sanding. Then tightly wrap a few feet of twine around the board. Tightly add a couple of staples in the back to hold the twine tight, and then slide the calendar page into the twine. For another easy variation, thread a clothespin or 2 onto the twine before you tie the knot. For a simple calendar stand that's a little less rustic, we used a plywood scrap and clipboard clips. The larger clip we bought in the scrapbook section of the craft store, but the silver clip we took off a dollar store clipboard. Literally, we just ripped it off, guys, so don't think you can't reuse stuff from the dollar store. We screwed the clips onto the center of the boards at the height we like to fit the 4x6 photo calendar, then glued and clamped the board on the center of the base piece. For a variation with a little bit more color, after sanding the board, paint your favorite color. We made it even faster by using a watered down paint and our favorite color wash to the board. Just paint it on and then wipe it off like a stain. This shows the grain of the wood and dries more quickly than just painting the board, and it's one of our favorite easy painting techniques. You can also layer paint colors to create a custom color. Later we layered on a darker blue paint to deepen the color. After it dried, we added a clipboard clip, and that's that. So easy. The next one we made was another rustic version using pallet wood, but this time we pulled out our new wood burning tool to add to the imperfect hand-drawn herringbone pattern. This didn't turn out quite like I had envisioned. Unfortunately, if I were to do it again, I would space out the zigzag lines a lot more to show more of the wood. Live and learn, or I say burn wood and learn. And I do plan to keep on practicing. So maybe we'll have some more projects coming later. After burning the pattern and rough burning the sides and also burning a pattern onto the base piece, we glued it all together and added a small black clip. We found these by the cork boards at the craft store, and the clips have tacks built in. It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be to tack it to the board. I had to get a hammer. Still a really cool idea. It's just meant for soft cork boards and not wood boards. The last one we made is my favorite. There is just something about the modern farmhouse style of a painted white design on stained wood that makes me happy. This is just a piece of 2x6 wood, sanded and then stained in special walnut stain. Once the stain was dry, we used a white paint pen to draw on a mandala style design around the edges of the board. Another paint pen transformed the silver nails into gold, and then a couple of holes punched into the corner of the calendar page, and it's ready to go. This would also be a good place to use the square hooks like we used on our countdown calendars, since I like the look of the nails, but the square hooks were much smoother and easier to change the cards. I've claimed this one for my desk, and my husband has claimed one of the plywood desk calendars, so I guess we'll see which neighbors get the others, if our kids don't claim them first. With all these variations, I'd really love to hear which one you liked the best in the comments below. Or what would you do to personalize it that we should have done and forgot? Please tell us in the comments below. Also, tell us, what project would you like us to work on next? What are you working on in your home that you would like some tutorials for? We'd really love to hear it. Please let us know. Check out last year's calendar and the awesome countdown holiday advent. It works year round, guys. It's not just for Christmas, so be sure to check it out. We'll see you later.